Word for the day is Joshua chapter 1, starting at verse 9. Have I not commanded you, be strong and of good courage? Do not be afraid, nor be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. Is there something you're afraid of? Is there something that you don't have courage to do? Is God calling you to do something just outrageous? Is he taking you out of your comfort zone and putting you somewhere to work for him? That's what this is talking about. Joshua and the rest of the Israelites are getting ready to cross the Jordan River. And, God's like, you just do what I tell you to and everything will be fine. How many times have we been led somewhere by God to a point where we didn't know we could get past it or not, and we just turned around and went back? But how many times did you actually do what God said and cross the Jordan River? Now, we all come to times in our life where we have to make decisions where we have to be strong and we have to be courageous. A lot of times it has to do with standing up for the gospel. The world we live in calls sin love, and it calls correction hatred. And it's just a complete opposite. Pretty much anything they tell you on the news, just do the opposite of whatever they tell you to, and you're probably going down the right path. The whole world's going to lead you to destruction. That's all there is to it. The only thing that's not going to lead you to destruction is a relationship with Jesus Christ. So if you feel like you're going down the wrong road, it may be because you're focusing too much on the world and not enough on what Christ has in store for you. One thing we have to really think about whenever when we're going through these trials is did God put us there, or do we put ourselves there? A lot of times, whenever we pray, we try to make things happen. We don't wait on God's timing. And that's a lot of times why we end up in the spots we end up in. But if we wait on God's timing and we come up to a spot where we're not sure if we can cross it or not, God will make a way for that crossing to happen. And it's usually in some kind of extraordinary situation. I know whenever I started into the ministry, it really wasn't, on my radar that that's what I was going to be doing. But God put me in a position to be able to say yes to go speak at a church, and I was able to go do that. And one of my first sermons that I ever did was Joshua chapter 1 verse 9. Why? Because I was scared to death. And did God pull me through? Absolutely. Did that church ask me back? Yes, I've spoken there a few times. And so, it's all about our enthusiasm that we have in our relationship with Christ, and how much we're willing to share it with other people. How much are we willing to put ourselves out there to try to make a difference in somebody else's life. Emit your light, be strong and courageous. Y'all have a good one.